You see this smartphone within my right hand. It has Super Amoled touchscreen, while the one on my left hand has an IPS LCD display. The AMOLED display is brighter and sharper, as you can see. One more thing, AMOLED display is also good for your eyes. Even when you are under the sun, you won't have to strain your eyes to see what is happening on the screen. And did I also tell you it has the best color emission? So you enjoy watching movies more on AMOLED displays. But if that is the case, if AMOLED displays are the best, why don't Tecno use AMOLED displays often on its smartphones? First, AMOLED displays are more expensive. They are expensive to produce and expensive to repair when faulty. So if Tecno should use AMOLED displays on majority of its devices, Tecno smartphones go dey very cost. So to avoid such pitfall, Tecno prefers to use the IPS LCD panel. In such a way, they are able to produce a budget-friendly smartphones. Second reasons why Tecno use IPS LCD is because of market region. Tecno dominates more in Africa. Its largest market share is Africa and Kenya, while in Asia, Tecno is selling well in Pakistan and environs like India. These regions are tight-fisted because of the harsh economy, so they are not the poorest country per se, but they are buoyant as well. Of course, there are few rich people in those regions, but those rich ones, they prefer going for the high-end smartphones like Samsung and Apple iPhones. These few ones are those who are ready to spend thousands of US dollars to purchase a flagship device, or they can spend above 500 $600 US to purchase a smartphone. But majority of the citizens prefer to spend less than 200 USD, highest 250 USD to purchase a smartphone. So the moment the smartphone goes beyond $300, they start complaining that it's too expensive. So in order to beat competition, Tecno produce smartphones and then cut down the cost by reducing some of the features or specs, so it can meet the demand of those in those regions that want to spend 250, 200 USD. So that is why Tecno prefers to use IPS LCD more than they do with AMOLED. But in the past, we have seen Tecno use AMOLED display as well, like the Tecno Camon 12 Pro, the Tecno Phantom 9. They used the AMOLED displays on those smartphones. And trust me, it's funny, they weren't the best selling smartphone from Tecno because they were expensive. And Tecno also produced those smartphones for specific fewer ones in those regions. However, the good news is that in the coming few months, Tecno Phantom X Pro, their next flagship smartphones, is also a sophisticated device with an AMOLED display. I made a video about that. You can check it in the link below. You will see all the cool features. But one thing is certain, because of the high price that Tecno Phantom X Pro will come with, it's very possible that the smartphone won't be Tecno's bestseller. But of course, that is not their aim. The major aim is that the fewer ones who are ready to spend huge amounts, like 300 to 350 USD, they'll go for a Tecno Phantom X Pro. But majority of the smartphones Tecno will release this year, just as it were before, will come with an IPS LCD display in a bit to cut down cost below 250 USD or 280 USD for majority of users in Pakistan, Nigeria, Kenya, and other African and Asian countries. So now that you see the reason and know the reason why Tecno prefer using IPS LCD display, what do you think? Do you think it's worth it? Is it a valid reason? I'd love to know in the comment section. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell, and like the video. It's my here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around for my next one.